Ben sen beni dinine alıyorsun baba, ben geliyorum senin dinine geliyorum. Dinin.
He wants to be Christian.
You want to be Christian?
Ha, ben senin dinine geleceğim ya.
Turkey is not what you expect. Turkey is not what you expect. What do you think is something that foreigners misunderstand about Turkey?
Can you walk out like this
Right.
in your city?
Yeah, I don't think we will be in the European Union, though. I think it's impossible, and maybe we shouldn't.
Welcome to the border city of Greece with Turkey, Alexandroupolis. Sorry, that wasn't a very excited intro. Let me try that again. Welcome to Alexandroupolis, the Greek border city on the border with Turkey. And what we're going to do today is we are going to cross into Turkey. We're going to cross into Asia. And I'm very excited to do that. Unfortunately, the weather kind of sucks. Also, I don't know how I'm going to do that. I might have to find a taxi or something. And like every city in Greece, here's an old building covered in anarchy, graffiti. Oh, the weather sucks. This is apparently the most famous thing in this city, the Alexandroupolis Lighthouse. Look at it. It's a lighthouse. And that water down there is the Mediterranean Sea, which marks the southern border of all of Europe and also the western border of Asia, which is where we're trying to get to today. Oh, the weather is complete garbage, and I look like a homeless person running around talking to this camera. Let's go find a Greek and convince him to take me to Turkey, and that'll be fun. What is this, like a military supply store? Look at this thing. Oops. YouTube might demonetize that. What kind of store is this? He's got an Imperial Japan flag right there. Is it legal to own a gun in Greece?
All over Europe, not only Greece. Only United States is allowed.
Yeah,
so easily.
That's what I thought. I'm American, so
Yeah,
I was very surprised.
It's not like that. Totally. Not even a knife.
Not even a knife. Oh wow. How do you defend yourselves?
We don't need to. We are not. We are friendly people.
What can I take to Turkey?
Sweets.
Sweet.
Candies.
All right,
something like that.
All right. I don't think you have any sweets, so. Yeah. I don't know if we want to wear this into Turkey. Maybe I'll just get a flashlight. It's dark out. How much for the flashlights?
Which one?
This one?
12.
12 euros?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And can I use it like right out of the box?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would have expected to find a army shop run by women on the border with Turkey. You have a lovely evening.
Nice holiday, sir.
Thank you. You too. Look at that. The Greek army chick gave me this to mark myself walking into Turkey. Ah, Greece are lovely people. Gotta say that again. All right, let's try to find a taxi.
Ναι, στο ξενοδοχείο Ερικά.
Έχετε, γεια σας.
It's coming.
It's coming?
Okay, yes.
Wonderful, thank you. Wait, no, it's already here. Very fast. All right.
Okay.
Have a great week.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Hello. Hi, Yasa.
Yes,
I'll go to Turkey.
What?
Turkish border.
What?
Turkey.
Μέτρο 97,8. Επιστροφή στη μουσική.
Αυτό το κύριο, το κεντρικό μου.
Alright, so I'm getting stamped out of the EU right now. Stamped out of Greece. We are now very slowly crossing the bridge to Turkey. Turkish customs. So I'm on the Turkish side now. Haven't gone through passport check just yet, but the lady was doing like a preliminary check. She probably thinks I'm insane. She's just like laughing at me. She gave me this water. She's like, sorry, you gotta walk through the rain. That's what I'm doing. I don't think I'm supposed to be filming right now, so I'll talk to you later. The Turks have very kindly placed a bathroom right in the middle between the initial passport check and the real passport check. And I feel pretty Turkish already. Look at this sign. It says, do not put your feet in the sink. That might be an Islamic thing because they want to have clean feet. And also they got squatter toilets. You might logically be wondering, Tommy, why the hell would you cross the Turkish border at night in the rain when you could have just slept in Greece and then done it in the morning? And don't have a good reason for you. I booked something in Istanbul and I don't like losing my money. So let's go. I'm in the duty-free shop. And look what we have here. I kind of need a hat here in the rain. But they're also selling Yankee hats. Yankee hat or Freedom hat? Yankee hat, Freedom hat. The New Yorker in me is too strong. Trying to get some Turkish money here. Fee plus tax, 400 Turkish lira. Oh my God, that is an absolute robbery. That's like $10. Cancel. And then this one is saying it will charge a transaction fee of 9.99%. If I take out $200, that's like a $20 access fee. This is ridiculous. Yes. Just convinced the duty-free coffee shop homie to call a taxi for me. It's gonna be a little overpriced, but hey, the flight from Thessaloniki would have cost the same thing. It would have been way more convenient and comfortable. But then you wouldn't get to see what the Turkish land border looks like, so. Oh boy. All right, it's like 1 a.m. That was a pretty exhausting journey. Taking a bus across northern Greece, walking through the rain, convincing some taxi guy to drive me to Istanbul. What a start. What a start to our journey into Asia. What a start to our journey across the Middle East. I'm gonna have to get some sleep so my brain's working properly and I can entertain you properly tomorrow morning. Look, smuggled contraband from Greece. I guess we'll have to figure out how to speak Turkish tomorrow too. All right, good night. Look, there was a party mode. Yeah. Sorry. Günaydin from Istanbul, the mega city of Turkey. And so begins our journey across this country. And I think it's going to be an epic one. It's going to be a long one. You might get 2 videos out of Turkey. Huh. We're going to the heart of Turkishness first. Welcome to Taksim Square, basically the starting point of the modern Turkish Republic, a place that is almost synonymous with the most important man, the man that basically all Turks would agree is the greatest Turk in history, Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. He's a man that I personally respect quite a bit. He started Turkey at the fall of the Ottoman Empire and decided to create a secular republic. That's important. A secular republic. A country not based around religion, not based around Islam. And he also said that Turkey should not be a dictatorship, it should be a democracy. And if there ever was a new kind of sultan taking power, the people should rise up, the military should rise up and overthrow him. Alright, anyway, I'm starving. It's time to get some breakfast. I mean, it's like 11:30. Yeah, let's just get some food. Some kind of meal. Heard they have good food in Turkey. What's this thing over here? Merhaba.
Tamam yenge. Tamam yenge.
Okay. One beer?
Bir.
Beer.
Tamam.
Okay. That's bu. I've been secretly learning Turkish. Okay. How much?
20.
Ne kadar?
20 lira.
Okay. Ooh, no cash. Card? Card now?
Yok mu para?
Here, wait.
Tamam sıkıntı yok.
No, I take out money. I take out. Sorry, just, thank you. All right, thank you. Teşekkür. Okay, I almost kind of feel bad for that, but there you go. You have an example of the famous Turkish hospitality. Türkiye. Not a bad start. That's good. That's about. It's like a bagel with no butter. Istanbul, from what I can see, feels like a very old city, which of course it is. This used to be Constantinople. The history goes way back to the Roman Empire. It has like all these like narrow, twisty, winding streets. Alright, so what I'm thinking is we are currently on the European side of Istanbul. Istanbul, famously, is the city that has one half in Europe and the other half in Asia. Alright, so this thing is called a pide. It's like a Turkish pizza. Pretty sure it's gonna be pretty good. I was correct, that's pretty damn good. That's like almost as good as a pizza. And here we go, we're finally coming up on an almost unobstructed view of the Bosphorus. I'm excited. We're about to go look out on Asia. Wasn't expecting Turkey's policewomen to look like that. Anyway, here comes the Bosphorus. Here we go. That is cool. One of the great waterways of the world. One of the most epic water passages. This is what divides Europe and Asia on a map, officially. This is the Bosphorus. And over 500 years ago, when the Byzantines, the descendants of the Romans, still controlled this city, when the city was Constantinople, they looked out over those waters, over to Asia, and had to worry about the tribes that would come and eventually overrun them. And of course, the one tribe that succeeded, famously, were the Turks. Right up here is Mehmet Fatih, Mehmet the Conqueror, the man who eventually conquered Constantinople and basically turned Turkey into an Islamic empire. Turned it from Christian to Islamic. Very big deal. 1453. You could find monuments that just say 1453 around the whole city. But as you can see, Turkey is kind of like a more relaxed nation when it comes to religion. Most of the women I see walking around are not wearing hijabs, for example. It's Kendi? Yes. Oh, okay, wow, that's a lucky cat. This is why Turkey has the most stray cats of any nation. As always, Asia beckons. One of my favorite parts of the world. Can't wait to go back. But before we do that, Turkey is also a European nation. Only a very small part of it is technically in Europe. What we're gonna do right now, because on this channel we specialize going off the beaten path, not just showing you the same touristy stuff that you can find in a million other videos. I'm gonna take you down the European peninsula. I'm going to take you through Thrace. I'm going to take you and not get hit by this car. I don't know what happened to the female police officers. Wanted to say hi again. So the war in Ukraine continues, and the US is still deciding if it should send weapons to Ukraine or not. On the one hand, you've got Donald Trump saying that Ukraine is gone, all because Zelensky refused to make a deal with Putin, as reported by the government of Russia. And on the other hand, you have Kiev warning that the surrender of Ukraine would actually cause the West to collapse. Those weapons aren't just for Ukraine, but all of Europe. It feels like all this is being driven by someone with a narrative that they want you to believe. The problem is, people tend to only read the first article they come across, missing out on the bigger picture. And that's why I'm happy to share with you, as always, today's sponsor, Ground News. Their app and website really help you sort out the truth. Where you get your news from heavily influences your worldview. But Ground News gathers the world's news, including from the US, the EU, Ukraine, and even Russia and China, so that we can understand complicated issues from every perspective. The main news sources in America and Europe are becoming more and more biased. You need a tool to help you think for yourself, and Ground News is the best choice for that. I highly recommend them so that you can have more informed conversations on the issues deeply dividing society. Go to ground.news/sab or scan my QR code so that they know that I sent you. My wonderful viewers will save a massive 50% off the same vintage plan that I use myself and get access to all of their features. As always, I only work with brands that I actually respect, and so by supporting them, you support my crazy trips in return. So thanks. Now let's get back to the video. All right, time for a little drive. Let's go driving through European Turkey, but first we gotta get out of Istanbul. Traffic here is a bit chaotic. Just a bit. I think it's worse than the Soviet driving. And here you have the vast green hills and countryside of European Turkey. All the stuff that we didn't see when we were driving in a few nights ago. It was too dark. The Turkish nation is far from a third world shithole, if these appearances are anything to go by. Some kind of traffic check going on here on our way into Gallipoli. Biraz Turkçe.
Turkish identity card.
No Turkish identity card. Tourist.
Tourist. Go.
Go, okay. Alright, I don't know if they were like looking for a murderer or something, but all they wanted was a Turkish identity card. Driving through another long Turkish tunnel. Who knew the Turks were so good at building tunnels? So this is kind of wild. I was just like looking at the map and I was trying to go to this city called Çanakkale, and it turns out I got to take this ferry, which I guess makes sense. We got to cross the Dardanelles. So here we are doing this at 7 o'clock at night. We got to do this. There's very important stuff on the other side. Troy, the historical city of Troy. Have you ever heard of Helen of Troy? The Iliad? Homer? That's what's waiting on the other side of the Dardanelles. Çanakkale. Okay. Ne kadar?
570.
Alright. Teşekkürler. Looks like it's not going to be a packed house. Or maybe we're just early. I don't know when this boat is leaving. Yeah, looks like I was early. Alright. The Dardanelles. Can't really see shit at the moment, but it'll look pretty cool in the morning. Let's go up here.
Merhaba.
Chai, bira?
No bira. No.
Okay.
Drink.
Çay.
Çay, kahve,
Okay, çay.
çay.
Bir çay.
Tamam. Nerede bu? Gitti tuvalette.
Oh, toilet. Okay.
Girecek şimdi.
Okay.
Bekle.
Like, wait.
Bekle. Gelecek.
Okay.
Çek.
No problem. Yeah. Teşekkürler. All right. No alcohol on this boat. No drinking. Çay? Çay. Nasılsın?
Teşekkür.
Okay.
Where bro?
Ben iyiyim. Amerika.
Amerika.
Amerika'yım.
Ama Türkçe süper.
Türk süper?
Türkçe süper.
No. Hayır. Biraz.
Biraz.
Ha. İstiyorsun?
Teşekkür.
Yeah, two. Yeah. There's a nice cup of tea. And here's one for my friends. İstiyorsun?
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Teşekkür. Alright, yes. Sitting on a boat, drinking my tea with the boys. And here we go, crossing the Dardanelles, as so many armies have tried to in history. We get to do it in a few minutes on this boat. That cost about $12. Also, is it just me or is it like not that cold out? It's literally like 67 degrees in American. Yet all these Turkish people are wearing jackets. Come on, guys. Come on. It's kind of wild that there's even an ambulance on this boat. I hope there's not somebody in the ambulance. Oh man is even trying to fish over the side of the boat here. Alright. Here we got some crazy chaotic Turkish driving getting off the ferry here. Alright guys, let me off. One at a time. Yep. I have minimum insurance protection on this rental car. Alright? Alright. Just paid $10 to leave my car here for the night in Çanakkale. I'm pretty tired. That was a lot of driving. I'm assuming it is safe to just park a car on the street in Turkey. I seem to be walking through some kind of nightlife area to get to my hotel here. What is Turkish nightlife like? I feel like people here are like not that Muslim. If you know what I mean. Alright, good night in once again. This is my $50 Turkish hotel room. Nothing special, if I'm being honest, and there's nothing particularly special about that price. $50. This is pretty much an exact representation of what you'd expect $50 to get you. Lovely view of nothing right there. Turkey is like, how do I put it? It's not that cheap, not that expensive. I don't know if I know of another country equivalent to Turkey. Like they went through some heavy inflation recently, especially in Istanbul. Things are not, it's not exactly a budget destination. But, you know, it's still cheaper than New York. Ah, the Trojan horse, one of the most famous symbols of all of history, is what the Greeks used to sneak in and defeat the Hittites and conquer the city of Troy. They pretended to be retreating, but they left behind this horse as a gift, and of course, inside of it were a bunch of Greek soldiers, Trojan warriors, ready to come in and invade and penetrate the city of Troy, to inseminate into the city. This is the actual horse that they used. This, I can't believe it. I can't believe it's still standing. The same one from almost 3,000 years ago. No, I'm sorry, I'm just fucking with you. There was no Trojan horse. That is one of the great myths of history. Troy did exist. It's right over here. It's an archaeological site. But historians believe that the Trojan horse was more of a, a metaphor, a symbol. Unfortunately, the only Trojans that truly exist are the ones that you could find in your local pharmacy. For whatever reason, I seem to be literally the only tourist here in the ancient city of Troy. Imagine that. Imagine that. The ancient city of Troy. The Greeks tried so hard to capture. Literature was written about it. Homer wrote the Iliad about this place. And here I am, the only person here to appreciate the ruins of this once great city. This is where the citadel would have been. The ancient citadel of Troy. That's where Brad Pitt would have been standing. Oh, here we go. So this would have been like a theater erected during the Roman era when the Romans were here. And in fact, you'll find at a lot of these archaeological sites, you'll find both Greek and Roman stuff mixed in. And the Roman stuff will be like just a little more preserved because it came later. And the Romans also had better building materials and methods. What's crazy is we all know about the fall of Constantinople and how that was the official end of the Roman Empire, the Eastern Roman Empire. But for most of ancient history and into the Middle Ages, all of Turkey's western coast was Greek and Roman. You could argue it was just Greek, because during the Byzantine Empire, the people living here identified as Greek. And then during the early 1920s, when the Europeans were fully ready to basically just destroy Turkey as a nation, just break it up into pieces, the Greeks wanted to come back and take these coastal areas. They wanted the city of Troy back. They wanted the ancient city of Troy, of course. They wanted to send some more Trojans in. They weren't done intimidating.
Toilet?
Yeah.
This way?
Okay.
Okay, toilet.
Ataturk.
Yes, Ataturk.
Ataturk everywhere. Okay. Thank you. He's everywhere. The dear leader of Turkey. And so we have crossed the Dardanelles, and I literally just realized this. We are now in the mutually agreed upon definition of Asia. We are in Asia. We are no longer in Europe, even though historically this part of Turkey was kind of Greek, kind of European. We're in Asia. Asia. China, Japan, India, Indonesia, Bali. We're very far from those places, but we are technically on the same continent. And now's a good time to mention that I am in the middle of a journey. I'm in the middle of a journey from Europe through the Middle East down to the bottom of Africa, to South Africa, a place I've never been to. And we are right in the middle of it. We are about 1/3 through, and that's exciting. All right, after like another 4 hours of driving, we have reached Izmir. Another big city in Turkey. Might be the best city in Turkey. A lot of people are telling me that. It's like a little more low-key. Along the Aegean Sea, the Mediterranean Sea. And we're gonna go out and explore it.
Az kaldı.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
You speak English?
Yes.
Yes. American.
Where the from?
America.
Geçen de konuştuk.
Okay.
Texas.
He's from Texas? Who's from Texas?
Texas.
All right.
Texas.
Texas. You're from
You?
Texas?
Yo.
You look like you're from Texas.
İzmir.
Izmir. Okay, I like it. Bendim. It's nice. Nice neighborhood. Merry Christmas. Bye bye. Okay, bye bye.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Okay. All right. Seems like a friendly town so far. Oh man, check out that view though. Look at this. We are in some city in Turkey that probably most of you have never heard of. And look at that view.
İki kıymalı. Meat.
Evet.
İki kıymalı paket. Getirmek.
Bucket.
Tamam.
This is apparently a well-known local pastry shop. Meat pastries. They got a lot of good food in Turkey. A lot of good food. Fresh pastry to start off the day. All right. There you go. You better not complain. Oh god, these cats are too spoiled out here. So it turns out I actually have a subscriber and friend of the channel who lives here in Izmir. And he got word that I was in town. He says he's going to take me on a little tour of the city. So there we go. We're going to have a Turkish local show us around. Let's do it. So at the bus station here in Izmir. And here's my friend over here. It's Yun.
Yunus.
Yes. And this is
Ece.
AJ. Yun and AJ. And they're just going to take me on a little tour of Izmir. How do you say let's fucking go in Turkish?
Hadi gidelim amına koyayım.
Exactly, whatever you just said. I'm gonna have to practice that one. Where's the driver? 1330. Okay, good English. They don't, no credit cards?
Şey mi? Bu sefer olacak.
Okay. Okay. They paid for all of us? How much did it cost? Of course they're not gonna let me pay for that. All right. Welcome to, what is this area called?
Kadife Kale.
Katavekada. We are in Katavekada.
Kadife Kale.
Katavekale.
Aynen.
Kale means castle.
Oh, there's a castle. All right, we're starting off with something nice. Izmir, historically, I believe was founded by the Greeks. And you can kind of tell by looking at the people, there's still some Greek heritage running around. Getting sprayed. Woo! So what's the story? Who built this?
So you know the Alexander the Great?
So this was built by Alexander the Great.
His generals built it after his death actually.
Oh wow. So there you go. Alexander the Great's generals built this random castle here in the Turkish hood. And now young Turkish people come here and use it to do drugs. You can see Ataturk in the mountain. All right over there.
Next to bridge.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, that's crazy. Literally, there's Ataturk's face in a mountain.
They carved it into the mountain.
They carved it.
Yeah.
When did they do that? Yesterday? No? Rojvash.
Hoşbaş. Bak. Çanta var. Böyle.
Ah, okay. That looks like it would be nice for a girl.
Eşya mutfağa koyuyor.
This is for a telephone? Oh, in your house.
Yeah, in your
I thought you would like wear it on your shirt or something. No, okay. Benim evim yok.
Yok.
Yok, yeah.
Tamam oldu.
Sorry. What's the manliest bag that you have?
Erkek için ne?
Erkek.
Erkek için bu.
Okay.
Evet. Kullanıyor.
Okay, how do I wear this? Is this Kurdish?
Yeah, now you look
Kurdish style.
99% Kurdish.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, so maybe I buy this. Ne kadar?
Bunlarda 300.
300. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Teşekkürler.
Bir şey değil.
So this lady is actually Kurdish. She's from the eastern part of Turkey, which is majority Kurdish.
Başka çeşit.
That's actually where we're going to be heading towards after this. So it's kind of interesting to get well equipped for the region in advance.
Hadi bay bay.
Bye bye, gule gule. Yeah, we're walking into the favelas of Izmir.
It's mostly like Kurdish, Arabic. Before it was like mostly Jewish, Armenian.
There we go. We got the farm here. Kind of makes sense in Kurdish culture, which is probably similar to other Islamic cultures. You got to have a goat ready to slaughter for a momentous occasion. Oh, he's even got like a little McDonald's setup right there. You find the American influence in the least expected places. What do you think is something that foreigners misunderstand about Turkey?
Can you walk out like this
Right.
in your city because of my piercings and
Yeah.
tattoos?
Where are the deserts?
In Konya.
That's the thing. Turkey is multiple worlds in one.
Sometimes I'm taking people and they're always like, Yunus, you are not showing us anything cultural, like you are not like Turkish, we are just like some foreigner.
Right.
And they think the only Turkish meal is kebab, but we
Right.
have much more than
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what I thought before coming here also.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you had other food. Now, this is amazing. I love this. This is like the Turkish favelas are probably way less dangerous than the favelas in Brazil. A very unusual phenomenon I've noticed in my travels is that some of the best views you can find in a city are in like the worst areas because due to housing prices, lax residential laws, you know, people come in, migrants come in, they build out on the hills surrounding the city, and you end up with a situation like this. Where does this lead? Do it. No. Guess there used to be a house here. Are the people here, are they legally allowed to live here? Or
No. They are not. And now the governor they are demolishing the houses.
Okay.
They are making new houses, but for the rich.
story that repeats itself all around the world. So as he said, this whole neighborhood is kind of slated for demolition. You can see even the mosque here is getting knocked down. Looks good.
O yenmez, o yenmeye bitmiş. O mandalya gel.
Okay.
Ben de diyecektim hala karpuz mu var diye.
Onlar zamanı geçti.
Está muerto.
Şimdi bunlar da
Está muerto. Ah,
It's not the season for...
dead watermelons. Okay, that's why they're back. Oh, that's why there's flies going
It's
on.
time for mandalina.
Okay, wow.
Oh,
Oy, sağ ol abi.
sen daha.
Thank you. Teşekkürler. Teşekkürler. Hi. Merhaba. It's Mandarin time.
Happens in
Mandarin.
Summer.
It's always Mandarin time for me. Shubashu. I don't want to litter, or is that? Just throw it anywhere?
Yeah. Throw it
I
to the
mean,
chicken.
give it to the chickens. There you go. I mean, you see how nice this country could be. This guy just gave us these oranges. Just because I came over to ask about his dead watermelons. Look at that. So there's actually like an old Roman theater right here. Byzantine theater. It's not like advertised in any tourist brochure. So not something you would have expected before coming here, but one of the greatest places in the world to see old Greek ruins is in the mortal enemy of Greece, in Turkey. Hi, who is this guy?
Ahmet Kaya.
Evet. Ahmet Kaya.
Ahmet Kader?
Evet.
Ahmet Kader kim?
Ahmet Kaya müzisyen.
Oh, musician, şarkı,
Evet,
şarkı.
yes.
Oh, nice to meet you. Memnun oldum. Tommy.
Ben de Nihat.
Ben de Nihat.
Nihat.
Nihat.
My name is Nihat.
Nihat.
Evet.
Okay.
Merhaba abla.
Memnun oldum.
Memnun oldum.
Memnun oldum.
Şey için çay kahve. Coffee, tea.
Selamun aleyküm.
From Mardin.
Selam.
Yeah.
Mardin güzel.
Mardin. Ah, yes. Mardin gidiyorum.
Git.
Yes. Yeah.
Orada film çekiyorlar. Uzak şehir.
Yeah. What she say?
Make a TV seri there.
Oh, really? Okay.
Kanal D.
Oh, TV. Oh, TV. Okay.
Böyle yazarsan çıkar.
Johnny.
İtalyano.
Bak diyor.
Johnny. Başım.
Oo.
Biraz Kürtçe.
Biliyor musun?
Mardin'e git, Mardin güzel.
He says Mardin is good.
Oh yeah. Mardin güzel.
Mardin good, good.
Yeah. Nice. All right, we'll sit down.
Allah gerçekten.
İtalyano.
Americano.
Americano.
Yes.
Oo.
American good?
Trump.
Güzel. We just got the whole neighborhood just poking out of their windows to talk to us.
Mazlum. Good, good.
He says you have nice this.
Oh, yes. Teşekkürler. Teşekkürler.
Ne zaman taşındınız diye soruyor bunu.
Biz 2003'te. 2003.
2003. You moved here in 2003.
Nihat 18 günlüktü.
That's his son.
Çek burayı
Oh,
çek
this is
biraz.
son. Okay.
Burayı çek biraz reklamını
Family.
yapsın.
Wow.
Olmuyor mu?
Teşekkürler.
Sugar.
Yes, sakın.
Olmuyor.
Lütfen.
He says can you like record this place so it can
Oh yeah, of course, yes.
Yap yap.
Everyone needs to come here to the Teatro Cafe. Let's try your tea here. He's coming down for a closer look. He's like, I've been watching you from the window. Welcome. Hoş geldin.
Bu da belediye başkanı.
The father? Uncle? The mayor? Oh shit. Oh, we got the mayor here. The mayor of the neighborhood. What's up, guys? Where are you from? Senegal. Ça va? Ça fait longtemps ici? All right. There you go. You even got some African migrants living here in the neighborhood. Got a lot going on here.
Bak bu dünyada Mınaşlar Beyciğim.
Okay.
Müslüman olsan,
Well,
hırsızlık yapsan, insanların
O da doğru.
affedersin.
in the name of the Father, the Son.
Bak böyle
There we go.
böyle. Değil mi?
I'm a priest.
Böyle mi oluyor? Nasıl
Yeah,
oluyor?
it's as easy as that. Yeah. Christianity.
Eh?
Congratulations. You are
Yapma
Christian.
Fatma abla,
You're a
ayıp
Christian.
ediyorsun ya.
Yes.
Ben onun için
Welcome to
dedim,
Jesus.
yani onun gönlü rahat olsun, içi temiz olsun ha.
The important thing is to be a good human.
That's the only thing that matters. Yeah. Religion doesn't matter. It's about
Bugün
just being a
ben
good person.
Trump'ı seviyorum. Yemin ederim Trump'tan
I just heard Trump.
ondan bundan olmasa
He likes Trump.
şerefime namusuma Kürt diye bir şey kalmamıştı.
There you go.
Değil mi abla? Biz insan öldürmekten ondan bundan yana değiliz ama.
You see? The leftists in America are watching this, and they look at all these friendly brown people, and then the right-wing people are like, "Look, he likes Trump." There's something for everybody here. They're now playing some Kurdish songs by that famous Kurdish musician on the wall there. What's the name of the musician?
Ahmet Kaya.
Ahmet Kaya. Apparently, he was banned from Turkey for a while. Like, I don't know, supporting Kurdish independence. Hi, you look like Ataturk.
Atatürk'e benziyor ya.
Ataturk. Ne kadar?
Bro. Benden olsun.
Okay. Teşekkürler. You see this? Like, people just won't let you pay for things here in Turkey. It's crazy.
And he's talking about the Christian culture.
I got you. Name of the Father, the Son. Actually, I'll smoke one. Dude. Yeah. I'll take one. Thank you.
Şimdi de diyor burada okuyacak diyor bir abi.
Social smoker.
Açıklama kısmına İzmir'in en tehlikeli mahallelerini gezdim yazarsın.
Aynen. Hadi bakalım.
You can write to explaining like the most dangerous city, part of Izmir.
Is this really a dangerous area?
Bir tehlike yok. He says no.
Yeah. Not dangerous. Not dangerous.
Oradan mı
The dangerous man right here. The dangerous Christian. There you go.
Amerika.
Trump good. Mazlum Kobane good.
All right. Memnun oldum.
Memnun oldum.
Memnun oldum. Memnun oldum. Memnun oldum. Okay. Memnun oldum. Memnun oldum.
Eyvallah bir sağ ol.
He's obviously supporting PKK.
Yedim. Orada
Like this guy and Mazlum Kobani is the leader of the. That's why he likes because America supports them.
Oh, I
fight
see.
with Turkish.
He's not talking about Mamdani. He's talking about somebody that the leader of Turkey might not like. Let's continue our tour of the beautiful city of Izmir.
Now you are real Turkish. Kurdish.
Started this day hoping to learn more about Turkey. I think we're learning more about Kurdistan. Well, my thing's falling off. I'll be becoming less Kurdish as soon as we walk over. As soon as we walk away, it falls off. How old do you think this house is right here? Looks pretty old.
Maybe 200 years.
200? Wow. 200-year-old houses here in the hood. Yes. Bendim. Yeah. There you go. As I was saying, look at this. Just 200-year-old houses here in the hood. And originally there would have been Armenians, Greeks, and other European groups that lived here. And kind of the same story as New York, I guess. You need help?
Koluma gir istersen.
Gotta walk the Turkish babasya down the street.
Arıyor mu?
Kadığı var bir de kemik. Kalçama batıyormuş.
The other day, the guy who ran the place
Yeah.
just cut the step.
Stab somebody?
Home owner, like
Ah, no.
dueño.
Our new Turkish grandma. She just said the neighborhood was safe before the Syrians came. Ekmeğin. Teyze.
Merhaba.
Okay. Bye. We're going to leave our Turkish grandma here. She has decided to depart us. Alright, so we're now slowly working our way down to the sea, the Aegean Sea, the Mediterranean Sea. Izmir surrounds it. And this is a very immigrant-heavy neighborhood. Turkey is also a destination for refugees, for migrants. They come from Arabic nations. They come from, as you saw, Africa.
Use here as a step, like first they migrate here, and from here they aim to go to Europe or Canada.
Oh, there you go. A stepping stone, probably to get to Germany or France or something like that. Siesta time in Turkey. Siesta for you also. So Yoon just pointed out something very interesting to me. All along this street, you see stores selling life jackets. Why would life jackets be so popular here in Izmir? Well, after just walking through this neighborhood, you saw that there's a lot of migrants moving here. They're selling those life jackets so that people could take them and use them to go on rafts to Greece. There's Greek islands not far from here.
Like before in 2012, 2013, more people they were going to Greece. Now it's very difficult.
Okay.
But still people try, but they are dying when they are trying. And this is a hub for them. Like they come from Africa, they stay here for a while.
Right.
And then they buy backpacks, fake life jackets.
So a lot of these life jackets that they're selling are of such poor quality that they don't even work. It's almost like a death trap. Where are you from?
I'm from Africa.
Which country?
Chad.
Chad.
Yeah,
oh,
do you know Chad?
Bien sûr. What's up, man?
What's up, bro?
I've been to 13 African countries.
Really? Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Hassan.
Hassan.
Yeah.
Okay. You like Turkey? All right. Well, you know.
Alright, guys, have a nice one.
Yeah, you see you later. See you later. Well, no. Very direct. Very direct. Well, hopefully our local Turkish residents are not offended by that, but that was a very good representation of what you just said. Stepping stone.
Yes.
Stepping stone. Got the local Izmir swap meet right here.
They are selling the photos of henna night.
Oh, a henna night. Okay.
They do it before they get married. Only with girls are having a party. That they get henna photos.
So it's like they just dumped somebody's entire house right here and put it on sale. Of course. Still have Big Daddy, Mr. Ataturk. Wherever you go, you find the father of all Turks. The second-hand market of Izmir. Look at all the shoes you could buy. Hello, merhaba.
Yes, they are.
So there's a guy actually selling prescription-ready glasses. So if you don't have the money to get the glasses, you can just come here, buy it right off the street. So he has like every kind of vision.
Just try all of them. Which one
You just try them on one by one until you find one that works for you.
Senin mi?
It's also all scratched.
Arabi abla.
I can finally see. Figured it out. Oh man. Never knew what it's like.
Believe in miracles.
A miracle has happened.
And this is Turkish jail style art. They do it in the prison.
That's why.
Yeah.
It's made in a Turkish jail. You got to put that down. It's giving me PTSD.
Why you didn't do this in Russian? You had time.
It's a good question. It's a good question. Never seen this before. This is a pack of cigarettes right here, just in a plastic bag. Let's have all the different brands. I don't know if this is slander or not, but like I don't know if like things here have been like stolen and then resold in this neighborhood. There's a lot of stuff that looks like that here.
Recycling. Turkish recycling.
There you go. Yes, Turkish recycling. All right, Yoon says there's a pretty good view at the top of this car park. Ooh, it's loud. So up here we have a slightly different view of Izmir. Here you get a view of the favelas of Izmir. The Turkish favelas, the friendly Turkish favelas. Oh yeah, and down here you can see the old Roman and Greek ruins of Izmir. Look at this, they're everywhere in Turkey. You just, you just walk over them by accident. Here's a controversial question. Do you think Turkey is European or?
Yeah, I think it's mixed.
Yani.
Says the girl who's part Greek.
But definitely we got the culture.
Yeah.
We have both parts. That's what makes Turkey beautiful, I think. You can feel the east side, like all Middle East, and also Europe. That's why there are lots of diversity in food, music, culture.
Yeah, I don't think we will be in the European Union, though. I think it's impossible, and maybe we shouldn't.
Right. I think that's one of the beautiful things about your country. It's like a mixture of the two cultures. But yeah, Izmir. It's kind of a European feel city.
And
so this little mark on the ear means they were sterilized, and the government does it.
Like
she has no balls, or she has no balls.
The balls are gone.
Yeah.
The ovaries are gone.
So they leave that mark, so they don't take them again to operate.
Ah, okay.
They will know.
That's good. There's no country that takes better care of cats than Turkey.
A piece of ear.
Free labor. In about 5 years, that will be an actual robot making the coffee. This poor lady is carrying everything on her back. We're out of the hood now. I think this is more of like a normal market area, but still, a wide variety of things you see here. So this is all real gold in the stores? Okay. Jewelry Street. So this is the major market of Izmir. You can just find anything here, apparently. Except for life vest. You gotta go back to the hood for that one. Wait, what? At what age do boys get circumcised here?
7, 8.
3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10.
Oh. And they dress up in this?
Yeah.
Imagine being Turkish and having your circumcision ceremony. They even put the knife like right there. It's güzel.
Teşekkür.
But painful. I don't like to imagine. Shockingly, up until now, during this Turkey trip, I have not had a doner kebab. So, going for the real deal now. Here we go. And we got some ayran. And what is ayran?
Ayran is yogurt.
It's a yogurt drink.
Yeah, yogurt with water. Just
Salty yogurt, not like
salty yogurt. Not like that bitch stuff we drink in America. None of that. There you go. Turkish gypsies. All right. Now the money. Now the money. All right. There you go. largest gypsy population in all of Turkey. So not to get you guys in trouble or anything, but do you think Turkey is going in a good direction? Is it a good place to live? Sensitive topic.
Everybody wants to leave, you know. Every young people wants to leave. They want to go to another country. I think we're born in the wrong time.
Born in the Sultanate.
Yeah.
The new Sultanate of Turkey.
There are even like people, medical doctors here.
Yeah.
They just want to move to Europe as a waitress.
The waiters, okay.
And live there. They prefer it.
That's crazy.
Lots of people, they want to be a doctor and then go to Germany. And maybe from Germany, USA. If they got the opportunity, they will not wait.
Actually, I don't want to leave. Because it's so boring, Europe.
Yeah, right? So it's kind of a shame, yeah, because you have all this good food in Turkey, you have lots of friendly people who just keep giving you stuff, but it's just, the direction of the country, it's tricky. By the way, I have no opinion on that. Please don't ban me from Turkey. Got to treat these guys to a meal. Got to pay back the Turkish hospitality somehow. How much? Ne kadar?
1960.
Okay. There we go. Alright, so it's been a nice little tour of Izmir, an unconventional tour here with Yoon, AJ, Yunus. That sounds cool. Anyway, yeah, appreciate the tour, guys. Appreciate you taking me around the best city in Turkey. More people need to come here. Stop going to Istanbul. Stop going to
Izmir.
whatever else people go to in Turkey. Come to Izmir. Enjoy the gentle vibes. Enjoy this clock tower thing. Enjoy the Turkish policewomen. Look at them driving away in their big whatever thing over there.
Cool as fuck.
It's a cool city. Cool ass city. Big Daddy. Big Daddy Ataturk. I better understand why you see the portrait of Ataturk everywhere now. I understand why they put so many posters of him everywhere, as if he is the dear leader, Kim Jong-un. It's because he is the antithesis of everything that Turkey is slowly becoming. And again, I'm not trying to piss anybody off here, but Ataturk, he said Turkey was supposed to be secular. It was supposed to be a country for everyone. It was a country for you to have any lifestyle you wanted, basically. A country where they weren't going to use the Arabic script anymore because it didn't fit their language. A country where you can drink, where you can smoke, you can do whatever you want. Ataturk himself was literally an alcoholic. That's probably why he died. Imagine that, the leader of a major Muslim nation dying from alcoholism, but that's what Turkey is. Anyway, here we are in like the fancy part of Izmir. Got my camera charged up again. Here you go. Here you have somebody advertising what I think is plastic surgery. Turkey, the country of hair transplants. Probably nose jobs also. Here in the fancy part of town, they even have Christmas decorations. That's crazy. And everybody looks a lot more European. Turkey, not what you expect, in so many more ways than one. Turkey has to be one of the biggest surprises I've ever encountered in a country, honestly. Turkey is not what I imagined. And it's probably not what you imagined either. I'm enjoying it so far. It is definitely one of the more unexpected places we've visited, but we're just getting started. I gotta be honest. We haven't even left the coast. We might technically be in Asia now, but there's so much more to Turkey. It's a massive country. It's bigger than Texas, which is bigger than most European countries, to give you a sense of scale there. As I continue my journey from Europe, through the Middle East, down to Africa, we will move eastward. We'll move to the furthest eastern parts of Turkey, where I've heard it's a very different country. And then we will move on to the true Middle East. The Middle East. The Middle East where they've had some wars. Got a lot of exciting times ahead. As always, we're doing big things on this channel. Keeping it fun, keeping it interesting. Izmir. Come to Izmir. Izmir Tourism Board. Pay me. Contact me. I'll promote this city. You have no tourism here. What the hell? Just don't know how to promote yourself. Alright guys. As they say here in Turkey, gule gule. Keep smiling. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Say goodbye to the water. Bye-bye, water. We won't be saying that again for a while.